this Hollywood guy, had us all sit down, and he said, I want you to smoke this. And I'm like, I told you I wasn't smoking. He said, no, you just have to take one little hit of this. It'll change everything. And I'm like, everybody else did it, so I'm like, oh, okay. So I take a hit, and I'm like, and I'm supposed to hold it, and then I breathe it out. I tripped out. I lost my brains. He said it was laced, like this is laced. I'm like, laced marijuana? I'm like, I didn't see any lace. He goes, no, it's laced with PCP. And like, PCP? I thought we were friends. What is it? What's PCP? And he says, phencyclidine. Why didn't you say phencyclidine? And he says, well, it's also called angel dust. I'm like, well, that's a much prettier name than PCP. And this guy had done this before, because before we started, he gave us some Depends undergarments. Turns out I needed them. I don't know how he would know we were all going to poop our pants. I'm not saying that part was bad, because he was prepared. And my brain is flying around, and all of a sudden, the little voices that spoke to me my whole life, as a child, my whole grown-up life, little voices on my shoulder, we all have those, you know, little voice. The voice that says, don't get in the car with that stranger, that little voice. The one that says, you're not worthy, that same little voice, that's more like my voice. I met those guys, and there they were on my shoulder. I could see them. And the one guy's there, I'm like, I'm getting ready to go like for a job interview. And the one little voice, I look over, and the one little voice says, you're not worthy. You're a loser, and you'll never amount to anything. Now I look over at the other one says, what are you looking at, asshole? I have this like committee of people who don't like me, and they're not even on my side, which is scary, but they've been ruining my life. All of a sudden, I hear this little voice in the back, and all the other bad guys have got this one guy pinned down, and he's screaming, Clevon, Clevon. I'm your voice of reason, and there's only one of me, and there's like 50 assholes in here, and they're all messing with you, Clevon. You don't listen to those voices. From now on in your life, you do the right thing, and just know that I'm here. And they're like punching him, ooh, ooh, and he's like, Clevon, just keep doing the right thing, poo, poo. That made an impact on me, and I realized that from now on, when that little voice tells me to do the wrong thing, when the little voice says, just pee in the street, don't walk all the way into the house. All those little things, you know, the diet, the work, every little area where I'm a loser, it's all because I have a bad committee. Before I came out of it, I think they were like raping my one little guy. Like all of them had like, took him in their room, and I heard him screaming and crying. That's my voice. That's my little voice that knows what's right. So I've just got to trust myself and move forward, and I'm not going to let those negative things in my head slow me down anymore. They can say what they want, but they're not going to stop me from being the best me. And I'm done with drugs, and I'm done wearing grown-up diapers, from pooping my pants, from phencyclidine. So that's that.
Clevon, America!